Hello everybody, my name is Starrapter and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing a young reader novel. This one is called Star Wars Lando's Luck, written by Justina Ireland, and it's put out there by Disney Lucasfilm Press. So this is part of the Flight of the Falcon series of books as well as comics, and they are showcasing the adventures of the Falcon's crew from before we see it in Solo Star Wars story all the way till after the events of episode 8 and everywhere in between. They have a nice little map in the beginning of this book kind of showcasing the different novels and different things you have to get to experience the different adventures. And this is all around the backstory of this character, Bazine Natel, that you see in The Force Awakens. That's the person that alerts the First Order to the Falcon's presence on Takodana. She is still out there trying to find out the whereabouts of the Falcon, so she's talking to these different people. And that's where the story comes into play with this one. She's talking to this female character who happens to have been on the Millennium Falcon, and that's where we kind of open up with the story. It is before the events of Solo, a Star Wars story. We have Lando and L3 at the top of their game. They have the Falcon, they're going around, and the whole basis of this story is Lando, he just wants to get out of smuggling. He's already tired of it. He wants to be a sportsman, settle down, have some credits, and just, play different kind of games like Sabacc all the time. Well, one day he appears on this planet. He is playing Sabacc and he gets busted by the royals on that particular planet. Next thing you know, they are making him do their bidding rather than him being killed by their beasts. He'd rather, do this mission for them. And next thing you know, he is having to almost kind of entertain this certain princess of this queen on this planet for her own mission while trying to stay ahead of bounty hunters and other people that he owes money to. So it really encapsulates the character of Lando Calrissian as a character who is always in trouble. He is always trying to get his way out of different things, and that's where I really like this book a lot. So getting into the things that I enjoyed about this book, first off, is, like I just said, the multiple different approaches of different people trying to get Lando, different mix-ups happening. It's a great story there. I also really did enjoy the character of Princess Renetta. That is the character that sneaks aboard the Millennium Falcon and tries to get Lando to deliver this valuable artifact to where it belongs. Meanwhile, you have the Queen that instructed Lando to bring this object to the Empire. So there's lots of little threads, lots of little plot lines going on. Meanwhile, Lando needs to bring this money to the certain people to pay off his debts before they come after and try to kill him. So you have this character of Princess Renetta. She is somewhat innocent, but she is trying to explore more of the galaxy, and she's kind of using Lando as her means of getting to where she wants to go. She is not the type of princess that, just wants to sit around all day. She wants to adventure. She wants to crave these type of things that are going to get her out of her comfort zone. So I really did enjoy that adventurous beat, and how she actually plays off of Lando I thought was pretty phenomenal. I also do really enjoy the choice of Lando. Like, he's given this opportunity, this choice of, oh, can he become a hero, or does he just want to save his own hide and not have to worry about having all these different factions on him? So it really just dives deeper into the character than I would have thought of Lando, and really makes him tick, what really motivates him. I also thought that Justina Ireland really captured the characters of both L3 and Lando very much. I really enjoyed her characterizations. They have this great vibe that they're playing off of each other. At one point, they are actually even explaining a little bit of backstory between Lando and L3. It's nothing revolutionary, but I did get a couple chuckles. For instance, at one point, Lando is talking about one time he was trying to put a restraining bolt, or at least one time he was jokingly telling L3 that he would put a restraining bolt on her, and we know she's very much against that, and she flipped out and she marooned Lando on Tatooine for like a week. So funny little stories like that, just really peppered throughout the entire story, just made me chuckle quite a bit. I thought the pacing was excellent. Like, we have parts where there are action sequences followed by action sequences, such as the Millennium Falcon chase, as well as them hiding, as well as them breaking into places. So very much was, the book starts and it just goes, and it comes to a great conclusion there. And what backs up this whole story is a couple pages worth of illustrations, which really does a great job with helping me kind of visualize what certain characters look like, and I always do appreciate that. I wish more books would actually throw in some illustrations, because they were really good and I enjoyed them as well. One of the things I have to criticize about the book is that there are some events that were alluded to that could have been very interesting to see, but then we pick up the story after those events have already unfolded, so it almost seemed like they had a certain limit of pages in this book, so I would have liked to actually seen this book stretched out a little bit longer. But with that being said, I gotta give Lando's Luck a score of an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed this story. I think it's one of the best Lando stories told yet in the canon. I think they have to give Justina Ireland more books to write in the Star Wars universe. So she really captured these characters very well. So what did you think of Star Wars Lando's Luck? Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you plan on picking this one up? Please support the channel by subscribing because you'll never miss another video. I do tons of Star Wars book, comic, TV content on the channel. Make sure you check it out. My name is Starrapter. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you always. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me, and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Starrapter.